So I hope you guys are paying attention to these readings that I'm posting, because it's really explaining the whole situation behind the scenes pretty well. Now, I told you guys a long time ago that this is how God's been explaining things to me, is through all these different readings and stuff. All different readers, some of them brand new I've never heard of before, and some of them are the ones I watch all the time. and but yet they're all saying the same stuff, but there might be some kind of they're all saying the same things as each other at that time, which means it's accurate, and they're doing this to the chosen ones. All of this is happening to the chosen ones. So that's pretty much the collective that they're referring to, these readers. So, and like I said, it's part of our initiation. It's part of our training, our boot camp in a way, because we're supposed to be tough as nails by the time we do come into our leadership role. But we'll have gone through so much to defend our right to be in this position, and to know that we deserve it. And so, there's a lot of good reason for all of this having to happen to us. So, stop please again. She does this in every video. So in this video that I just posted, she kind of, God always says, I always get the card, I'm going to explain in a reading coming up, and he said that yesterday. So I was wondering about all the hammering, what the heck is all the hammering about? The neighbor next door's fiance, if they're still together, are basically, he makes bombs. That's what he does. That's what he's really good at. And he brags about it. So I'm thinking that, in this reading just now, stop it. Gosh. In this reading just now, she talked about how she wants to set the place on fire. So luckily there's a fire station fairly close to here. Hopefully you guys are watching this and paying attention so that you can get here quick. I think that's something that she's using the hammering for. Oh, I feel like I'm just looking at the vent in the background because that's where they're listening to me. That's what I just felt with that when I saw that kind of creep into the picture. So, and they get me to leave sometimes by blasting me so hard that I can't help it, that I gotta go. And when that happens, I know that they're doing things like that, like they're finishing the job on putting the wiring in and hammering and doing all the stuff that they're doing to plot and plan. God's not going to let them get away with it at all. And he's always telling me whatever plot they're planning for you, it's going to happen to them. That's why I'm trying to warn them, whatever it is you're wanting to happen to me. And if you watch this reading or all the readings, when you look at all of the diabolical things they've tried, they don't realize all that's going to come back on them. All of that's going to happen to them. Everything they were wishing on me is going to happen to them. I think it's already starting to happen. So I'm not doing any of it. Obviously, I am not. That's not the kind of person that I am. I have integrity, and I can have a conversation with somebody. I don't have to, retaliate or seek vengeance. God will do that for me, because he knows everything. He knows their hearts. He knows their thoughts. He knows everything. So, I don't know. So, fire. I guess that's what she's got planned with all the hammering. So, yeah, and now they're trying to they're trying to evict the landlord, or trying to get the landlord fired or something. So, maybe the landlord is a good person, perhaps. I was wondering. So, yeah, it's just, when you watch all these readings, it's amazing to see how you get the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And these readers don't know me, and they don't know anything. They don't know each other. Some of them, I guess, know each other, but it's pretty uncanny, so you can see why. And God also, he gave me a card this morning, and he said, I'm giving you these readings to encourage you and tell you the truth of what's going on behind the scenes. So sometimes he'll confirm that if I'm kind of like, what, are you sure? Because the drugs thing, it never dawned on me that she was doing drugs, dude. And I'm like, oh, that makes so much sense, though, with her never being able to stop. I thought it was MK Ultra or something, but If it's drugs, that makes so much sense because she can't seem to sleep at all. Or both of, I think there might be two of them that do it. Her and one of her daughters. So, but they, can't, they're doing drugs. That makes sense. I mean, that's what I'm being explained to by God. It doesn't mean, obviously I haven't seen any proof of it or anything. So, this proof thing is ridiculous, by the way. I mean, there should be some investigations being done. And I know that there are. But, people don't make stuff like this up. So anyway, I just thought those new little pieces of information were pretty interesting. And so I hope you guys are watching the readings that I'm posting, because they do give a lot of really valuable information. That Tennille Talks was more like she's really opened my eyes as to a lot that goes on energetically and with spells. And Stephanie P. Smith is a really great one for you guys to watch if you're wondering about witchcraft or the things that they do to attack people and stuff. She really will open your eyes there. Or if you watch what is it called, Official Christian TV. Click on the live videos they have and start just reading it, just watching the screen, because it'll scroll all these prayers and stuff, and they'll say like something like, those who are whispering into witch baskets be condemned to blah blah blah, or burn in the sun, and you're just like, what? Whispering into witch baskets? My friend and I, we're always making fun of that. We don't know what that means, but we're always like, oh, we better whisper into a witch basket. That's like one of our ongoing jokes. I was like, did you know that they whisper into witch baskets? I don't know. If you can't have fun with your life, then what the heck is the use? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so watch the videos I'm posting if you guys want to know what's going on. Okay, bye.